Hello. So continuing our theme of looking at importing Orchestra pipelines from YAML, today we're going to look at building one with Claude Code and then importing it to Orchestra, all without having to write any YAML of our own. So let's get into it. First of all, this is my development environment. As you can see, I've got VS Code set up, and for anyone who's familiar with VS Code, or even if you're not, it's pretty easy to use as an editor. And what I've got here on the right hand side is the Claude Code extension. So if you need to install this, you can come over to the extensions, search for Claude Code, and then just find this one and install it. All you're going to have to do is follow the prompting to authenticate your account if necessary. If not, you're pretty good to go. For this use case, I have Claude open as a chat window. You could alternatively open this as a terminal, but for now, I'm just going to stick with it as a chat window because it looks quite nice and it gives us a nice little side panel to look at. So let's get into what we're trying to do. So first of all, I have this repository with pretty much nothing in it. All I have is a simple workflow that when it finds a new file in this Orchestra folder, it's going to upload it as a pipeline into my Orchestra UI. Now, this pipeline isn't particularly important for now. You just have to know what it does. But if you want to know more about it, you can find more in our documentation. So before we build our pipelines, we kind of know that Claude has no idea what I'm really trying to build or what I'm trying to get at here. So we should probably add a little context or provide it some information to help it design and build this pipeline for us. So what we're going to do to achieve that is we're going to use two data sources. The first one is a repository called Orchestra Blueprints, which has a bunch of pre-written pipelines in it to help give Claude a bit of a syntax hint. And we're also going to provide the integration documentation from Orchestra's website. This will help Claude figure out which integrations were available, what kind of parameters they have, and what kind of data types it's expecting to see in those. And what I'm going to do with those is just over here on the right for my prompt. I'm just going to paste those two links in with a little bit of context for Claude about what's in them. So with this, let's try and build our first pipeline. Now we're going to give it something really easy to do just to make sure that it can. We'll start with just asking it to set up a basic GitHub to Snowflake Airbyte task in an Orchestra pipeline for us. So I'm just going to update my prompt to ask for exactly that. Okay, so I've updated my prompt to ask for Claude to write me an Orchestra pipeline using the Airbyte task. I've asked it to set a manual trigger on the pipeline and store the YAML in Orchestra/Claude pipelines. I've also just told it to not add any credentials so that we'll set those later because obviously we don't want to chuck any of those into Claude. And also to ask any clarifying questions along the way in case anything is unclear and it wants my input. So let's see how that gets on. Cool. So after a fair bit of noodling and going to the internet, fetching a whole bunch of the documentation we provided and having a quick scan through it, Claude's created us our first pipeline. And if we have a quick look, it certainly looks like YAML, but how do we verify that? So Orchestra has a CLI, which if you've not used before, it's just a basic Python package. It's very easy to install with pip or UV or whatever you prefer. And then you can authenticate with a normal Orchestra API key and use it to validate this pipeline YAML. So all I'm going to do is do Orchestra validate and then the path to my YAML pipeline. So Orchestra and Claude pipelines and see how it looks. Okay, so no surprises there. We didn't exactly nail it on the first go. I haven't got Claude terminal open, but I'm just going to paste this error back into Claude and see what it comes up with in terms of a fix. Okay, so we can see that Claude thought that it got the name of the integration job wrong. So if we try and validate now, we pass. So this should actually be a valid Orchestra pipeline. But it's a little simple. So how about we start asking Claude to do things a bit more advanced? Perhaps after we finish our Airbyte integration job, we want to add a DBT task. So let's prompt it to kind of do that with a few extra parameters to make it a little more tricky this time. So I've given Claude another prompt, this time saying when Airbyte finishes, run a DBT core task with the selector tag GitHub, just in the hope that it finds it a little more difficult and has to actually set up the DBT selector within our task this time, rather than just figuring out the config of the task itself. So you can see that didn't take very long. And here we have our command with the correct tag of GitHub. Unfortunately, it's used selector, which I happen to know isn't quite right. Just delete that, it should be fine. But still, we're going pretty well here. So let's get a little more complicated again. After our DBT run finishes, we're going to ask it to refresh some Power BI dashboards. And when that finishes, we're going to ask Claude to then send a Slack message to our users and tell them that their analytics are ready. So nice and simple. Once DBT is finished, refresh Power BI. After that, send a Slack message. So stick that in, see how it goes. And we can see that Claude has spat out a Power BI refresh. We also have a Slack notification in here at the bottom. So hopefully that all looks good. We'll run validate again and see how it's performed. Comes with a little error this time. We'll follow the same as before and paste this back into Claude. Just see how it does with fixing its own errors rather than us having to go in and manually do them. Obviously, if you're using the terminal, this is a little easier. You can just prompt it to go back and rethink what it just did. And Claude is very happy to do that, take the context and send it away for you. This time it thinks it found a couple of issues, one with a DBT connection, one with the Slack parameters. But if we validate now, all is well. So the last thing to do is to upload this to our repository and see if it deploys into the UI. So we've pushed our new pipeline to the repository and we can see our action has successfully run and hopefully deployed this to Orchestra. So if I look at the name of my pipeline and jump over to search for it in the UI, we can see that our pipeline that is still called GitHub to Snowflake Sync, because that's what it originally did, has been created successfully with our Claude Pipelines alias given to it. If we go into the pipeline itself, we'll see that it has successfully been created, and this looks pretty much as we'd expect, I say. We have a webhook trigger, we have a manual trigger, and we can start going through each of our integrations and just updating them with any credentials or extra overrides we may want to include. And it was as easy as that. Quite a complicated pipeline with nothing but a few prompts and some upfront context for Claude. And now that context is there, it's going to have it every time we want to upgrade our pipelines. And that's it really. Thanks for watching. Chuck back any questions and shout your ideas. Thanks very much.